We're riding Hong Kong's most loved transport and trying to capture an iconic image. We're going head to head in a drone and phone snap scrap. Welcome to a brand new series of Drone and Phone. I'm here with Nick from London.
Hello DJ.
Nick is a professional photographer and we're going to do a photography series. In this series I'm challenging Nick. I'm using just my small drone and my phone. Nick?
Proper camera.
And he will be going head to head with me on a number of challenges. Today, the first one, we're going to do Hong Kong's old transport system. We're going to start on the Star Ferry and then later on to the trams. Not a great day today, but let's hope we're going to get some nice pictures.
You promised me good weather.
Yeah, good weather starts tomorrow.
Okay.
First challenge in the cloud. Let's get going. The cameras on drones and smartphones have rapidly improved over the last 10 years, but are they good enough to compete with a professional DSLR? In this series, we're putting them to the test in a slew of challenges around the Greater Bay Area. Nick is in Asia for the first time and has just 5 days to capture as many great pictures as he can. First up is a quest for a memorable picture from trips on the Star Ferry and the tram. Just a few minutes in, and I have found a problem. Well, today we're shooting in central Hong Kong, Victoria Harbour, over there to Kowloon. It's not a great day for me because I can't use this little thing. I'm reliant purely on my phone to take on Nick. The competition has already started. I think I might have the winning shot. We start on the deck above the Star Ferry terminal in Wan Chai for a wide view of the harbour before proceeding to board. As we walk on, Nick drops his camera and finds he's quickly at a disadvantage.
That's not going on. That's not going on.
Once we set off, the competition heats up, with both Nick and I concentrating on a young boy at the front of the ferry who provides a much needed point of interest. Nick starts to complain that I am stealing his ideas.
It's happened all my life. I've known him since I was 6. It's typical DJ. Typical DJ.
After a quick break in Kowloon, we turn around and take the ferry back to Central. This time I focus on panoramas of the city while Nick tries to capture a passing junk. Nick is still complaining.
Did you notice he was pushing me when I was trying to take photos? So I just want to make a point now. He's cheating already.
Okay, next challenge, we're going to go ride a tram. We're going to ride the full length of Hong Kong, give you a real chance to have a look. Get up, get down. It's going to be busy though, it's getting into rush hour, so lots of things happening on the streets. And of course we can get off and take some pictures at any point.
Great, let's go.
No visit to Hong Kong is complete without a ride on the tram, and it's a great viewpoint of the island. As the light fades, however, I struggle to get sharp pictures with the phone, while Nick is making the most of his advantage. Later, we sit down to review the snaps. Well, back to the studio, Nick. We had a great time on our first assignment with Star Ferry. A lot of tourists will take this picture. Did you get anything unique?
I'm not sure about unique. It was a tough time. Bust a lens, flat light, but let's go through them and have a look.
Sure.
So yeah, a few details of Twinkling Star. Beautiful ship. I love these old boats. Little chap looking out of the window, enjoying the scene, as I'm sure everybody else does. There he is again. And I guess an iconic view of the island with Star Ferry and a traditional boat in the background.
Okay, and we were shooting out the windows and things. Let's just keep flipping through these. You know, a lot of pictures of people on other ferries as they were going past. You did get a few people shot. You decided to go with black and white with this one.
I just felt it looked better in black and white. No reason particular.
Yeah, nice people portrait. Now,
this one?
Yes. Go
I
ahead.
love the yellow glow. It looks very homely in there. As I say, it was a very flat day,
yeah,
and it was a nice glow inside the boat.
And the good advantage of having a longer lens. I'm using the iPhone here. Nick's been with this big camera here. And you have the reach that I don't have, and I found it a bit frustrating when I saw that sailing boat go across and not being able to get that. But what is your pick? Which of these is your pick for the morning shoot?
Well, There's not a lot to choose from, I have to say. So I'm going to go, I think this little fella is great. Looking out the window.
Great. Well, let's switch over to my pictures from the same thing. Now, remember, I'm using the iPhone. I did get that same little fella, but I don't think it made my final cut. So for the pictures that I've got, again, same little guy, but this is where your camera overrides mine. You can really shut down the depth of field. I don't have that choice. I have everything in focus pretty well. I like this picture. When I took this, I thought, I've got it. I've got the picture. But actually, as you're going to see later on, a different angle on that in colour, through the windows, trying to find some different shapes, different ideas. Similar to the one from yours, but I don't have that warm glow. That you've got probably a better cityscape. But for me, this is a classic. Using the pano mode, quick snap from the ferry as we were going along, dropped it into black and white and bumped up the contrast a bit, pulled out the sky.
I remember you doing that on the ferry, and for me to do that on that is going to be stitching lots of pictures together, and it'll take an age to do.
And a few more pictures here just as we go by, but I'm afraid I won that one.
Yeah, I thought you might.
We're going to ask you to give us your opinions later on, but let's carry on because we went in the afternoon for our second assignment. This time again sticking with transport onto the trams. This was an intermediate one, and we were right in the thick of it. We took a tram right the way through the length of Hong Kong Island. I like these photographs a lot. I was very pleased with the way the phone was performing. The super wide angle lens was great. This is the only shot that I got that was nearly in focus of the passengers going past, and I tried many of these. This was very difficult to get. Again, with a small sensor on the phone, difficult. Again, this one not quite in focus, but this is my shot. This is the one to beat, I think.
It is lovely.
Again, I bumped the colours up a little bit from this to give it that kind of real vibrant city look. And this is Hong Kong, really sort of a vibrant city right on Hong Kong Island with some really fantastic buildings that are built to kind of fit in the corners of every square inch that is possible, with property prices being so high. Let's flick over to yours and see if you can beat this.
So I don't have nearly as many pictures as that. I just chose a few. You mentioned just now that you were trying to keep things in focus. I was deliberately trying to get things out of focus, actually. So these two buses, I was sitting at the back of the bus looking backwards, and because it was rush hour, it's very difficult to move around. So I really had only one angle of view. So this particular one...
you kept this picture very quiet. I've not seen this up to now, and this looks great. Well done.
Well, we were lucky that the tram had stopped and the buses are moving, so we got some movement there.
Okay. What else have you got?
Now, this one, this is my favourite, just simply because Hong Kong it's crowded and it's busy and it's noisy and there's big buildings and we can see the buildings there. And just this chap in the window here, standing up, as I say, it's rush hour, it's busy, and to me, it's a beautiful traditional tram, and it's pretty condensed, but it's got life in it, and so I was pleased with that. You mentioned you were trying to take a picture of somebody out of the tram. I did the same with this chap who was looking out. You can see it's an old tram, the rivets and the cracked paint, and he's just staring into space, and it made a nice picture. And
I can see here, I mean, when I'm looking at these, I'm kind of really noticing the sharpness that you're getting, and you're getting this nice bokeh, throwing the background out of focus, which is something that I cannot do. Particularly in this low light, was really struggling with the mobile phone. I'm actually going to give you this one. I think I'm going to give
You're choking.
This one. But as an audience, we want you to let us know what you think. Please come online, drop your comment below, tell us which you think is your favourite shot. Now that's it for this episode, Nick. We'll be back again next week with the next instalment. Please like and subscribe wherever you see this show to catch more episodes. For now, my name's DJ Clark.
My name's Nick.
This
is Drone and Fun.